morning.
Good morning.
I always get a kick out of doing 3 services and how many variations there are to what I end up saying sometimes, you know. So, but thank you. Just to keep you informed a little bit on progress or what we're going to be doing, but I want to highlight a few things that we've accomplished as far as the trustees have accomplished in this building. And one of the things that was right off the bat or was troubling us was the refrigerator down in the kitchen. It's a big double door refrigerator, and it was just kind of ongoing as far as a headache goes towards that refrigerator not working properly. So we made it a point to get that fixed or to get it replaced. Let me re-clarify that. But it was just not with the trustees' decision. It was along with the funeral committee and the UMW, because we want to keep everybody happy on what we're replacing it with. And so a new refrigerator has been replaced down there in the kitchen, and what a blessing it is. At virtually no cost, because what we did was we used some money from the rental accounts that we have towards that project. So the other number 2 that I'd like to touch base on is if you venture up to the 2nd floor, the carpeting has been replaced up there in the hallways and in the Discovery Day rooms and in the other office that's up there. That has all been replaced. It was quite worn and tattered, and we were fortunate enough to have a working relationship with the Discovery Day people, dollars, and some trustee money to place all new carpeting up there, so it looks wonderful, looks great, and we're very proud to have that done. Number 3 are the sanctuary doors. So virtually on the south side of the building here, takes a lot of heat and a lot of sunlight, that this door back over here, the single door, had really started to look pretty poor. And so what we've done is we've had a couple people that have we took the door off, took it out to their parishioners, took it out to the house, and they refurbed it and restained it, did all the work to it, and made it look brand new again. So all the doors on the sanctuary are done. So the new front doors have been painted and caulked and trimmed and everything by there he is, back there in the back, one of the men that's very important to this building. And so we continue to work on these outside doors. Thank you, Frank, very much. One of the other major things that you'll see happening, and that should be starting tomorrow, is all the windows that are like in the chapel or upstairs here are a lot of the windows have lost their seal, and those were guaranteed by Champion Windows years ago. So we've replaced about 10 of those windows so far, but they're coming in with a whole crew tomorrow to replace about 60 windows throughout the building that will be brand new looking and not lose that or not have that fog. And again, no additional cost to this church or to the sanctuary or to the effort, because that was a guarantee with them years ago. Now, the big announcement that you've heard talk about is this room right here. This sanctuary that stretches from 100 feet one way to 50 feet the other to 37 feet to the top. And that's the redecorating to this building or this room. We've done a lot of work so far on this. We can't thank the treasure sale people enough, because the funding towards all their efforts, and that will be, and Jan and her committee, all that committee, to the tune of probably about $45,000 that they're going to put towards this sanctuary renovation. I can't thank the Libator family enough, Mr. and Mrs. Libator, and that donated money into a what's the word I want? Trust fund. And thank you. It's amazing how many different variations you talk on 3 different services. But the trust fund is there from the Libator family, and we're going to use that money also in coordination with the treasure sale to paint, fix the plasters that's up in these corners here that's bad, fix the plaster, paint, all new carpeting, and new covers on the pew pads. So this is estimated at anywhere from $80,000 to $90,000 between the treasure sale money, the Libator family, and you will be getting a letter in the mail here early this week of what the describing of the work that's going to be done. And I know, because of the generosity of this sanctuary, or the generation, the dedication, the generosity of our membership, will want to make this look new again. So the work will start after January, so we will not be able to use the sanctuary probably for a couple of months by the time we get our painters in here, our plaster repairs, get the carpeting put down. But it's such a blessing to be able to do the work in here and get it remodeled and redecorated the way that it should be. The other thing that needs to have work done on it is the organ back here. And that is going to be done also. And so we're proud to be able to do some work, and that's been pending for a little while on the organ. So a lot of things happening in our church. We're blessed by the people that come to this church and make their tithes and their offering. And as far as the chair of the trustees, proud to be able to accomplish a lot of these things that need to be done. So we thank you very much, and you'll be seeing a lot of things happening between now and then.
So a couple things I just want to share with you. First of all, I want to thank Rip and the trustees for all the work that they have done and are doing to restore this beautiful sanctuary. Let's give him a hand. So thank you. So this particular church was started in 1927, and at that particular time there were 1,400 people coming to this church, and they had a vision that many generations to follow would continue to worship. And so now it is our generation's turn to keep that vision alive, to restore it with new carpeting, new painting. One of the things that Rip and the trustees have done is put copper caps on all the outside, which stop the leaking. So now we can truly fix it without water difficulty. So the pew pads that you're on are going to be restored. The organ is going to be repaired, and that's being taken care of by an endowment through the music fund, which is wonderful. So this week you will be given this letter in the mail. There'll be an envelope. We're asking for a one-time gift that you might want to give to this church for this particular project. Now, he had mentioned it's going to be a couple months that we won't be able to worship in here. So for those 2 months, in probably January, February, we'll be worshiping in the chapel. And so we'll be doing that while they're doing all the beautiful work for here. We have done so much work over the past 5 or 6 years on our beautiful church, and this is kind of the last thing that we really want to care for. But we need your help. And if you wanted to write a check now, just reach into your neighbor's purse or wallet and give like you've always wanted to give, okay? And so, but we will appreciate all the gifts that we give, and it will be a blessing indeed. So thank you, Rip.
Thank you. That was more of a paid professional there than what mine was, you know. But no, it is such a blessing to be chair of the trustees, to get the work done, and to look towards this very large sanctuary and make it beautiful. So anyway, thanks very much. Appreciate it.